Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football.
Just plowing down the field. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're trying to get to it. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Forced out of the pocket. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. First down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Raymond. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looking to go up top on first down. He finds his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Duke. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south. Get a first down. Get a new set of downs.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Let's see what they've got on second down. They feed him again. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll throw it on first down. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They move to the 16. It's first and 10. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the single back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
He'll do it himself. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Fast motion from the offense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead's extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he will house it. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wood. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Quick handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Running it back, it's McAfee. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Pocket starts to collapse. He makes the connection. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. This one's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wide out in motion. Going up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They stripped it out. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Running behind that left side. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Scantleberry.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hard running there. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Gets away from one. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. Looking to pass, it's Raymond. Buys a little extra time. Makes the grab. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 11 over Duke. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And now the offense will come onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up. The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Gantleberry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
325.
They're going to ride this running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Raymond. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the...
Just plowing ahead. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative.
He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns to lead. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Terrell. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give as they work on that clock. After 40, there he goes. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a gap. It's Oliver. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.